everyone, it's Danielle Tiara. Thanks for tuning in to Statue of Society. Be sure to hit that subscribe button for instant updates on your favorite celebrity news. Also, be sure to click that notification bell as well so you get notified when an upload has been posted. I'm pretty sure you've seen Kanye West acting a dang fool in the news lately. We got a lot to cover because there's more, so let's jump right into it. So Kanye West reposted a news article that reported Kim's statement that said, "Please stop with the narrative. You were just here this morning picking up the kids for school." Along with Kanye's repost of that article, he stated in the caption, Okay, magazine. What do you mean? Wild claims. My kids were not allowed to go to Sunday service yesterday, and there's multiple times where the schedules were changed last minute, which alienated me as a parent, which is illegal. Thank God my family has been broken. My name has been dragged and dropped. The boyfriend been trying to play with me since SNL skits. I was called a stalker by random has-beens. There's multiple attempts to gaslight me. Skeet called this legally single person my wife. I am not ramped up. I successfully avoided doing anything that would give them reason to put a restraining order on me. She think it's funny to try to drive me over the edge, but I didn't let them. Y'all can't judge my state of well-being based on the amount of time I leave an Instagram post up or me using my platform to ensure that I stay consistent in my children's life. A lot of baby mamas play like this across the world, but nobody finna play with me or my children. I know that Kim and Skeet are pawns in a bigger game. Lord forgive them. I made those videos because she ignored my texts about bringing my children to church, then had her boyfriend text me and brag about being in bed with my wife, then tell me he could help me. In another post, Kanye West stated, "This was on my daughter's backpack when I was allowed to see her last week. This is why I go so hard for my family. I am wired to protect my family at all costs. As the priest of my home, don't worry, Northie, God is still alive." Kanye West continued to post articles stating Kim Kardashian lashes out at Kanye West over his latest lies. Along with that article repost, Kanye captioned it, "What did I lie about? I am allowed to see my kids. Y'all so mad I can't be written off as an abuser or a stalker. Y'all so mad that Skeet showed who he really is right before the Hulu trailer dropped. I'm not a bad guy. Kim's not a bad person. Kids want parents to stay together, but Hulu needed a narrative." He continued on replying to more articles like this one. He said, "Us Weekly, my kids were not allowed to come to Sunday service. This is the 5th time she did this. Trying to gaslight me. What the hell is wrong with you godless people? She say I took my kids to school and y'all forgot that she just didn't let my kids come to church." So Kanye West post that he posted earlier of his daughter's pins that were on her backpack, he decided to repost that post because he had more to say. "This is the post I was bashed for. Tell me how to be the best dad when the mom is trying to crap on you after not letting you see your kids. And I love how I have no celebrity friends that will speak up on my behalf. Y'all just watching. Okay, cool." So Kim added more fuel to the fire that is burning to the ground because she decided to post a TikTok of her in North and her joint TikTok account. Now, of course, Kanye West do not condone this, and he stated that previously, so he decided to reiterate that.
Hey everybody, I just got off the phone with Kim. I told her to stop antagonizing me with this TikTok thing. I said it's never again. I am her father. I know y'all don't respect fathers and the idea of family, and media tries to promote something. I said I am not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by Disney. I have a say-so. And then when people say, "Oh, they're going to use this for you in court," I didn't have a say-so on whether or not they went to Sierra Canyon. Most men do not. There's no such thing as 50-50 custody with in society today. That's not even, it always leans towards the mom. But right now, and I'm happy that you guys got to see just a small piece of what I dealt with. You understand what I'm saying?
So, Kanye West does not like Pete, who is Kim's boyfriend. If you do not know that yet, well, he does. He can't stand him because he's dating Kim, and he has expressed that violently, aggressively, made that clear. But he's done it verbally, he's done it written down, he even did it musically. But people are very confused, and it's just getting weird because he has no legitimate reason to be upset with Pete because he's just the boyfriend. Well, now the tea is piping hot because, according to sources, Pete's friend actually leaked the text message between Pete and Kanye West. So let's get into that tea. So Pete started off the text to Kanye West with, "Yo, it's Ski. Can you please take a second and calm down? It's 8 a.m. and it don't gotta be like this. Kim is literally the best mother I've ever met. What she does for those kids is amazing. And you are so lucky that she's your kid's mom. I've decided I'm not gonna let you treat us this way anymore. I'm done being quiet. Grow up." Kanye then replied, "Oh, you using profanity? Where are you right now?" Pete then went for the juggler and said, "In bed with your wife." And he used the picture just in case Kanye's memory was foggy. But Kanye West then replied, "Happy to see you're out of the hospital and rehab." Pete then replied, "Same here. It's wonders what those places do when you go get help. You should try it. I'm in LA for the day if you want to stop being a little internet biatch boy and talk." Pete continued on, "You don't scare me, bro. Your actions are so weak and embarrassing. It's so sad to watch you ruin your legacy on the daily." Kanye West then replied, "You're more than welcome to come to Sunday service." Pete stated, "Why don't we meet after Sunday service and Saints game? I'll be at the BHH. We could have some food and talk it out in my room. Privately, one-on-one, man to man. What are you doing to your family is dangerous and going to scar them for life. Please handle these matters privately, bro. I beg you." Kanye insisted, "You want to see me? Come to Sunday service." Pete then replied to Kanye saying, "This isn't public, dude. I'm not here for the pictures and press, which is obviously all you care about. My offer stands. I wish you'd man up for once in your life." Pete continued on, "Let me help you, man. I struggle with mental stuff too. It's not an easy journey. You don't have to feel this way anymore. There's no shame in having a little help. You'll be so happy and at peace. You have no idea how nice I've been to you despite your actions towards me. I've stopped SNL from talking about or making fun of you, which they've wanted to do for months. I've stopped stand-up comedians from doing bits about you because I don't want the father of my girls' kids to look bad out here. I have your back even though you treat me like mess because I want everything to be smooth. But if you continue to press me like you have for the past 6 months, I'm going to stop being nice." So that conversation went nowhere because Kanye West just recently posted this article of Pete. Pete Davidson enrages audience with jokes about doing things with a baby. Kanye West captioned it, "Yet another reason why Skeet gotta stay away from my children. Oh, and nobody noticed that he ain't show up to SNL because Mr. I Can Help You with Meds had a mental breakdown after we ran him off the internet. Skeet, you not built for this. I already blacked the Super Bowl out on you. Apologize to your family for being in your family." Kanye West shared this comment: "The way Skeet used Kim's marital status to address Kanye West was a sneak diss towards her and she didn't even catch it." Kanye West captioned that repost, "I'm really concerned that Skeet will get my kid's mom hooked on drugs. He's in rehab every 2 months." So comedian D.L. Hughley recently did an interview where they asked about Kanye West's current situation and he gave his honest opinion.
I think that I've watched too many times where things like that happen and a woman or somebody's not believed and then things escalate.
Yeah.
He is stalking her. You could think it's cute. If it was my daughter, I'd do something about it. I don't think it's funny. I think that you can't write a beat so good that you get to do these things.
Kanye then lashed out and said, "DL is a pawn. Yeah, I know a king not supposed to address a pawn, but I address everything and find addresses, DL. So don't speak on me or my children and I can afford to hurt you." We gonna stop letting practicing drug addicts be used by leftists to willy lynch our future black people. With our own opinion, we are not allowed to speak in public. I am the glitch. DL, God does not like you. You have no favor. Your family hates you. I would hate to be related to somebody who used to be famous. Now you just known as a broke pawn. At least Oprah got billions, allegedly. Come on, leftists, y'all gotta do better than DL. This yay. Bring the real smoke, baby. Show your real face. Charlemagne just don't hit the same, do he? Who y'all gonna get now? God is with us and you send DL to be against us? You've lost. No brilliant Hebrews will bow to y'all no more. Only dumb drug addict houseboys. Don't play me and don't play with God. Anybody related to DL cause Chris McLean at Adidas for Yeezys. They not free though. We running a business over here. He just getting ran. You see Skeet missing work. Anybody else want to play with me? Please, 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 for the love of God, come and get me. Let's see how it turns out. So Kanye West shared a Google image of DL Hughley with the caption stating, "What? DL live in Calabasas? Yo, God is good." So this dispute between Kanye and DL Hughley continued on. So let's get into this tweet that DL tweeted. Ye is at it again, huh? Well, at least I wasn't crying on the phone about how big Pete's Peter is. If you want her back instead of acting up, why don't you try doing some D-ups? So the reason DL Hughley said that was because Charlemagne, who's a radio host on a New York nationally syndicated show called The Breakfast Club, actually stated that he spoke to Kanye West personally, and Kanye West told him that Pete was packing.
Remember when you called me last November? And we were yelling and screaming at each other. You told me what you really mad about, King.
Tell him.
You told me what is really bothering you in this situation. This is why it's hard to take you serious when I see you rant. Let Beyonce just sing, okay? It's a great, great record, all right? It's too big. It's too wide. Okay.
Should have played Lotto.
Whoa.
So Charlemagne brought that up because when Kanye West was going off on DL, he brought up Charlemagne. Remember, he said, Charlemagne just don't hit the same no more, do he? So that was Charlemagne's rebuttal to that. So back in the 90s, D.L. Hughley was a part of the Kings of Comedy, which was a huge comedy show. It was so huge that they are now considered icons in the comedy industry. So Steve Harvey was a part of that, and he is now defending D.L. Hughley in the Kanye and D.L. feud.
Well, look, man, I done said with you before, but I done said with that brother many times. Just pull up. It ain't what you want.
I'm telling you.
And if y'all do get to scrapping, all my cash on DL, because you have no idea.
Yeah.
You have no idea. You've been a little politically,
Sheltered.
socially conscious rapper. We from an ass whooping era. Yeah.
Not the whole
totally
era.
different thing.
Yeah, we from a whole nother era. When you can come out to my house in Calabasas.
Yeah.
Despite Kanye West violating Instagram's community guidelines and being banned for 24 hours, that did not stop D.L. Hughley for still responding.
How dare Kanye talk about the way I dress? I'm dope. Are you crazy? Are you look? Do you see him? You see him with that big ass sweatshirt on and them short, with like as big as he is, talking about the way I dress. Now we know all them voices have room. That's crazy. Here's the thing that I find ironic. He's arguing with me about a woman neither one of us had. I don't know if, as Kanye says, that God doesn't love me. I've often asked that question myself. But I do know this, that if you have such a connection to God and you're such a conduit to him, that you can summarily have him omit his grace from me, then that wouldn't be a God, that would be a hitman. I don't know if my family, as you say, doesn't love me. I've asked that question before too, but I do know that I can go home without somebody calling the police. You say I'm broke, but I know that you're broken. You say I'm a has-been, but I know you never have been happy. I meant what I said. I stand on what I said. Here's the bottom line. We wouldn't know what's going on with you if you didn't always put it in social media. That's the point. You can't make social media, you make it everybody's business, expect nobody to say anything. And the only thing I cared about is putting my address out there and making threats. So what ended up happening is I ended up reaching out to some people.